Okay guys, we got a couple announcements from Hobby Link Japan here and a couple other websites. Let's go through it. As you guys can see here, suspension of selected US shipping method. Yes, starting Monday, April 21st at 12 p.m. Japan Standard Time, we will be seeing the stop of many shipping methods to the US from Hobby Link Japan. As you guys can see here, the EMS method offered by Japan Post will continue to the US. So the EMS was going to be working, but we're not gonna be able to use where is it here? I think it's FedEx. Yeah, here it is. See, FedEx, DHL, and some Japan Post options like Surface Mail, as well as their Hobby Link Japan Quick Pack, Hobby Link Japan Small Pack service, or as you guys can see there. So pretty much I find it a little bit odd, especially I understand DHL. I don't know why FedEx would suspend it, because don't think tariffs are gonna apply to FedEx, honestly, but maybe they do. I'm not 100% sure on that. But they're also coming out with some new prices for Bandai. As you guys can see, Bandai hobby products will be occurring from July onwards. So July forward, as you guys can see here, if you have any reissue products that arrive by June, then the price is gonna be the same. But if you get products that arrive after July, you're gonna be paying more for them. Now, how much more? That's the thing. It's not actually that much. Now, here's a closer look at the image, of course, but as you guys can see here, go ahead and look, stop at the video, see if any of the things you have ordered are on this list. You can see that they do have the pricing next to each other. As you guys can see, it's not really that much, because as you guys can see, 4,950 yen, right? That is 34 US dollars. So it's going up to 539. 39 yet? 390? That's 37 US. So it's not that much. Mind you, shipping has always been expensive. Hobby Link Japan recently, especially recently, man. My Massing Kaiser from Blitzway was 420 US dollars, and I had to pay 230 for shipping alone from FedEx. So that was expensive. So yeah, here are the prices and everything. Take your time, look what's here, see if there's stuff that you have already on pre-order or planning on getting. Just take your time and don't worry too much about it. Honestly, just a lot of people are freaking out about it, and we'll talk about that really soon. But you go here to Big Bad Toy Store, as you guys can see here, excluded tariff subcharge, and you can read it right here. So pretty much all these websites, what they're gonna do is that you pre-order your item, right? Before you get it, you're gonna get an email, and the email is gonna tell you, hey, this is how much it's gonna actually cost you, and then you decide if you keep it or not, which is great. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be, But there's other stuff that won't be subject to those tariffs. As you guys can see, nothing on the Figma Skull Knight. I'm just using this because this is the one that I have pre-ordered from Hobby Link Japan. So as you guys can see, there's no mention of it. Now, will that change? Maybe it will change by July, We have to wait and see. Gundam it right now, let's actually refresh here. Doesn't have anything. Like, let's check out something that is gonna be coming out soon. Let's see, I don't know, let's go to Artstorm. Let's see if they have something. Post Plus. Let's just pick something random. So pre-orders. But from Gundam, at least I haven't seen anything. Let's see. This is also a pre-order, but let's check out. If you said something, I did let go for shipping discount. Oh, doesn't seem to be any type of notification here or anything like that for this figure. But let's go down all the way down and see if there's a lot of text here. And this website, I like this website, but sometimes it's just pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures all the way instead of just having it in one neat place. But yeah, you guys can see, it doesn't look like there's anything else here that says, hey, you have to pay more or anything like that. So at least at Gundam, that hasn't happened. Now, this is all gonna be the website. You know, if Hobby Link Japan decides that they're willing to aid the tariff cost, then customers won't be affected. If Bandai decides to eat the cost, customer won't be affected by his Bandai, so I'm sure they're gonna do something. But again, it's a little bit odd that Bandai is doing this because, yeah, the costs are gonna go up, but Japan has already gone into talks to the US about negotiations, so I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be their tariffs are not gonna be as high. And again, you know, there's some stuff, if you check out what's 660 yen, that is around 4 US dollars, like 4.64 according to Yahoo Finances. So the increase is not really that much. It's like some cases could be $4, just depends, but not really that crazy of an increase, honestly, when it comes to Bandai stuff. Well, at least for this one, for the O, let's see, the O is very interesting. This is 13,200 yen, which is 92 US dollars, and then with the updated prices, 14,080 yen, which is 99 US dollars. So see, not that much of an increase again. But let's talk about the meat and potato here. Tariffs are gonna happen. They already are on it. Do I find them bad? No, I don't think so. Every other country has had tariffs on the US for many years. In fact, I think longer than some of us has actually been living around. I think the last time the US had tariffs, I think it was, what, 100 and something years ago? So yeah, I think it was gonna happen is that by June or July or maybe August, I think a lot of these countries will have already talked to the US and we already gotten deals and everything. So I think that's not, you know, we're not gonna be really affected by it. I think it's gonna be going up a little bit, but not that much. Honestly, I think what's going on around a lot right now is a lot of people are just Orange Man bad and all those derangement syndromes that people have, all that TDS. I think people are just panicking because of that, and I'm like, hey, yeah, dude, like, honestly, and this is very easy. This is very easy for you to just stop, you know. This is, you know, it's easy for someone. Look, if you're collecting figures, you don't have to buy everything. Just cherry pick. I cherry pick all my stuff. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that I don't have the full set. I only bought a few of them. You know, there's only one series that I want the full set, obviously, and that would be the Nendoroid Sonic figures. I would love to have all of them. Right now, I do own all of them, but until we get Amy, Eggman, and all the other ones, of course. But, you know, it's something very easy, you know, like the Figma, the Cirque figures. I don't have all of them. I don't have this one, I don't have this one. I have Guts, I have Griffin, I have the Guts from S.H.Figuarts. I have the other Guts from S.H.Figuarts, the armor version, and now I'm getting Skull Knight, and I don't think I'm gonna get any other from that series. Now, I do think I'm gonna get, of course, as you guys can see here, the Black Getter from CCS Toys. I do expect CCS Toys to do upcharge. We'll see what happens. It depends on how things with China go. I think I think China's gonna get pretty much demolished after tariffs, because man, there's already a lot of countries that already don't want to do deals with China, and the thing is, they have a big problem with their workforce. And I know people say, oh, China's a dictatorship, Tiananmen Square will happen again, and all that stuff. Yeah, dude, the thing is that things have changed a lot in China. A lot of the Chinese have seen, you know, after the whole pandemic, of course, a lot of people have seen the truth, right? And a lot of people don't want to take what the DCP says. They just don't. They just don't, and they want to live their lives. And I think this time, if next revolution in China, I think it's gonna go ugly for them. I don't think Winnie the Pooh is gonna be able to control the 100-acre woods as much as he would love to. I think that's gonna be an uphill battle for them. But as you guys can see, I also have, well, I haven't pre-ordered these guys. They haven't gone up for pre-order. But of course, the Sky X Studio Massing Emperor G, which this thing, I cannot wait to get my hands on it. And obviously, the Massing Saga C Mondroid. But this one is not gonna be expensive. This is gonna be a $300 figure. This one as well, you know. But I don't think they're gonna be coming out this year. I think these are gonna be coming out next year. Wouldn't be surprised. So by that time, a lot of the stuff would have already calmed down and everything, in which you have at least a standard when it comes to the tariffs and the prices. But yeah, companies like, you know, companies, I mean, gosh, and now I forgot the name. I know it is Spanish. I kind of draw a blank when it came to English. But yeah, countries like Japan, Vietnam are already talking to the US, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a deal there, and those countries are not gonna be that affected too much. The other thing is that this is a good time. Like, heck, I'm gonna say this right now. If you're a person that right now has a camera better than what Sony's pumping out, or Canon, launch your product right now. Like, freaking start working on it, working on a replacement. Because if you're working on computers, you're working on cameras, and you're making that type of tech, and it's better that the competition are offering, man, I guarantee you, if you're in the US, there's gonna be people, investors looking for that, because this is the time to strike while the iron is hot. So if you have any ideas, man, God bless you, and go all the way, seize this moment, take it by the balls and take it all the way to the top. That's the thing that you have to do. Like Amazon, check it out, Temu Chain, those places, in 2 days they end the whole shipping to the US. Amazon already has an answer with Amazon Haul. Come on, let's get to work. Let's get going. I wanna see a lot of competition. I don't want to see Microsoft and Apple. I want to see Microsoft, Apple, plus other computer tech companies. I want to see Sony, Canon, and more cameras. You know, more companies. I want to see that competition. iPhones, I'm tired of seeing people with iPhone. Come on. I want to see more stuff. You know, and that's what's really gonna drive forward. You know, when it comes to keyboards and everything, TVs and everything. If you have the idea, I say go for it. Go for it. You have the idea. You know how to do it. You get in contact with a few people that remember. Ideas are contagious. Even in figures, heck. Even in figures, right now, if I could find somebody that would be willing to manufacture figures in the US that are the inner frame of the figures is die cast with ratchet joints, with freaking fabric outfits and beautiful sculpting with a bunch of accessories, hell yeah, we'll partner with that person in a heartbeat. So yeah, don't be scared of these tariffs. Don't be scared of Orange Man bad like the news wants you to be scared of, and all that stuff. Ignore that shit. You know, are we gonna take a hit from the tariffs? Yeah, everybody's gonna take a hit from it, but will we come out better? Better on the other side? Oh yeah, we're gonna come out better, way better and way stronger. So yeah, I say, like I said before, if you're just scared of this, just like I said, look at the charts, look at this, like I said, Big Bad Toy Store, and just be like, maybe I don't need get a Robo Grand Action Big Size Model Get a Dragon. Maybe I don't need this one. Maybe I don't need to get one of the really true Bandai ones. Maybe I'll eliminate that one and go for a new one. You know, that's pretty much all you have to do. You know, that's how I've been running my channel and all that stuff. That's how I decide. You know, I had, which was it? I have the Ganondorf pre-order from Hobby Link Japan, and I decided to cancel it. I was like, yeah, I'll cancel it. You know, I don't have Link. I don't think I'm gonna get a Link anytime soon. Well, Amiyami screwed me with the not letting me buy stuff with my credit card for some reason, so I wasn't able to keep Zelda's pre-order, so I got rid of that. So I'm like, okay, well, I love Zelda as much as I love it right now. I cannot get them, but I gotta rather get something else. And I did get something else, and I should be getting it tomorrow. Yes, I should be getting it tomorrow, and you guys are gonna see it. And it's actually something really cool, and not something that, well, yeah, it's something that I have covered in the channel, but this one is a little bit more special. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.